So today we can discuss about these three topics: how to work with input/output in Java, and abstract classes, and interface. Right. So up to now, how you are giving the input to the program?
Using command line arguments.
Using command line arguments. Right. And today we can discuss regarding here we are going to be use one class, scanner class. So this class is available in the package. It is available in the package. It will not start. So while working with the scanner classes, there are two types of constructors. If you want to read the information from the console, one constructor you can use. If you want to read the information from the file, you can use another constructor. For example, say, once again repeat, to work with your input/output in Java, you can use the package java.util.star, and from this you can use the class scanner class. It has two types of constructors. So one for to read the information from the console, and one for to read the information from files. For example, say so to read the from console, use the following. That is the new scanner. You can use the argument as system.in. It can be used to read the information from a console. And if you want to read the information from the file, you can use a new file stream. What is the file you are going to be read? That file name you can specify. Right?
Okay.
And this scanner class has a different methods to work with a different to read different types of data information. And these methods can be categorized into next methods as well as has methods. Next methods can read different types of data, and has methods can return Boolean values. If the next whatever the data which you are going to be read that is related to particular data type, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return those methods can return the false. For example, say so they are the methods of a scanner class. Next Boolean, it reads the and converts the text token into Boolean value. Next integer, this is the next integer can be to read the data integer values long like this. This next method can be used to read the string. To read the multiple lines of text, you can use the next line. Like this, you can use next methods. So while reading the data by using these methods, to check the conditions, you can use the has methods. Has next boolean, it will return the true. Whenever you are going to be read the next data, next value as a boolean, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. And same thing has next int also. Whatever the data which is going to be read, it is an integer type, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. And the next one is has next same data types. Now next string has a next. If the next input is the string data type, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return the false. Like this, you can use different methods. This you can go through this and come. So there are the points with respect to your scanner class. Just you can go through one by one. And if you have any doubts, I'll explain. And otherwise, we go for an example.
Can you open another page? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear voice. Is my voice audible?
Yes. Can you open that slide?
Which slide?
The PPTs.
Could you tell me that from where can I open the PPT?
Huh? Are you another participant?
Yes, I am Alok.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you have also joined to learn Java, correct?
Yes, yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm here also to learn it. I thought you were the trainer.
Oh, okay. Actually, he started the class, but I don't know what happened in the middle.
Okay.
He
Yeah, I
opened one.
see.
He opened
He's
one.
not into the meeting right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So from where are you joined? From India or out of India?
I'm in US right now.
You are in US. So you are as a developer or tester?
As a developer.
Okay. So I'm a tester.
Okay. Are you from?
Sorry?
You're from?
Yeah, my name is Alok. I'm working as a tester.
Okay. I'm asking you are from.
Okay, I am from India.
Okay. I'm also Indian, but
Uh,
now I'm in US.
I put up at India itself, and I put up at Gurgaon.
Okay.
I'm working for a company called Sapient.
Okay.
I have just got into automation testing.
Mm.
So in that we are using Selenium, and for Selenium I need to learn Java.
Oh,
So
okay.
for that I have joined this class.
Mm.
You have like moved from India to US, or you have gone there on client side?
No. I born in India itself.
Okay.
Just I
So you are
came
there
here
on,
to do my masters.
okay. So with masters you are learning your Java as well.
Yes, yes. Actually, now I'm looking for a job.
Okay. So masters for 2 years,
Sorry?
a master degree for 2 years, or is it a
Yes,
1 year course?
2 years.
Okay. So just started with your masters, or a year is completed?
Actually, I'm in my OPT period,
Okay.
so it's almost done.
Okay, it's almost done.
Yeah, means I left with my project.
Okay. So what are you thought of searching a job in US itself?
Yeah, presently in OPT I had to do the job here itself.
Okay.
It comes under my project work.
Okay, you need to submit some project work for
Yes,
your master's.
yes.
Okay. The class was started on time.
Yeah,
What has he told?
actually he's
Till
explaining
time?
about the scanner class today.
Okay.
To collect the input, to collect the input from the console or from a file.
Okay.
Just he opens. Oh, okay,
Uh-huh.
he's back, I think.
So have you? So this is the first class, or you have attended other classes as well?
Actually, it's the fourth class. Fourth, not fourth, it's the fifth.
Hello?
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 Hello. Now you're getting my voice, right? Right.
Yes.
Yeah. My screen are visible to you?
No.
Okay. Now it's okay?
Yes.
So once again repeat the points. So to work with folder java.util.start, and from this you can use the scanner class. The scanner class has different methods like so this is procedure to work with your scanner class. Just you can go through these points. And there are two constructors for this scanner class. One constructor you can use to read the information from console, and another information you can use to read the information from the file. Clear with these 2 points?
In the second constructor, what is that file stream?
So that is to read the information that we will discuss that part. So in coming topics we are going to work with the text files. At that time we can use these streams. In that
Okay.
case the argument is the file name. And in the first case, the argument is the system.in, so that you can read the information on console. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Once this class has been initialized, and to work with, to read the different types of data, you can use these methods. To read the Boolean values, to read the integers, and to read long, double as well as string, and to accept the multiple lines of text, you can use these methods. Right? And another category is method is a has methods, has next boolean, has next integer. That means whatever the data which is going to be read next time, whether it is related to that data type or not. If it is related to that data type, it will return true. For example, you can take this one, has next boolean. Whatever the data which is going to be read next time, if it is a boolean value, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. And same thing has next int also. Whatever the data which is going to be read next time, if it is integer, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Like this, you can read the different types of data. Clear?
Yes.
Right. Now we can check with an example. So first of all, you can use the package. To use the package, you can use the statement imports. You can use the package that is util.star. And you can define the class. Now I go for a now I want to read the values for these two numbers so that and before this you can initialize the class. So to read the information from the console, you can use the argument as system.in. Now you can store the value. With the reference of this object, you can use the method nextInt. In same fashion, you can now simply display some of this. Main function close, the class definition close. So it launches the input like this. Clear?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. And in same fashion, I want to use has methods also. For example, I want to read the integer values until the given input is integer, and I want to make it as a sum. I want to find out the sum of all the integers which are given it as an input. So I need some variables to read and to calculate the sum. Initially the sum is 0. Now I can take Right now. I'll try to use the method of next int. So the next input is integer, the loop is repeated. Otherwise it will terminate. And whatever the value which are written, that you can add to sum. Once the loop is over, terminate and display the sum. And the main function close and the class definition close. It is error, reach end of file. So this is single quotes. Clear? So keep on, you can read the integer values. If any input has other than the integer, the loop is terminated. Immediately it will display the sum. Right?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Right. Clear with Lokesh? Alok?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. I'm getting a lot of bounces, but trying to get one.
Can you show the code again?
Yeah. Just you can go through this. So within the loop, whatever the input you are given, if it is integer, the has next integer, each and every time it will check whether it is integer or not. If it is integer, the loop is repeated. Other than the integer, the loop is terminated.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Alok? Yourself?
It's like my first class, and so it's a bit of trouble in understanding. I think
Pardon?
it's my first class today, so it's a bit of thing that going above my head.
So what are the classes which is already happened that I will cover? It's no problem.
No, but I think starting in mid, because as I don't know how you're working from command prompt, what are the keys
It's not clear your voice.
Hello, is it clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean to say that I don't know how to execute it using the command prompt, and how which are the keys you are pressing to get the statements executed. So
Hello?
hello.
Yeah. So actually, what is your
I'm having a
what's
problem understanding it.
you have problem?
Yeah, because I'm quite new to code, so it's not that clear to me.
I didn't get what.
I'm saying I'm quite new to coding, so
You are new to coding.
yeah, I'm not that much familiar with coding. Yes.
There. So you need the previous sessions.
Yes, I
What
would
is
be
what is your
requiring
actual
them from
requirement?
all the. My actual requirement is to learn core Java, as I'm going to learn a tool called Selenium, in which core Java is.
So you can talk loudly. I didn't get.
Okay, just a second. Is my voice audible
Hello.
now?
You can
Yeah,
talk
hello.
loudly. I
Is my
didn't
voice
get you
audible?
once.
I mean to say that I am into testing, and I am getting into automation testing. For that, I
Okay.
need core Java.
Okay.
So
So
I
that's
have
what we
been
are we're
doing.
teaching core Java, no? We are not teaching advanced Java, no?
No, you are teaching core Java, but this is the 5th class that you are taking in.
Okay, okay.
So,
Then, forget about that. The previous sessions I will cover in the next coming 2 days.
so you will do that, but right now it's going bounces to me. Maybe I
So you
would be
can
able
take.
to understand after when you have taken the earlier classes.
So you can take the next time. What is there? So whatever the time you are comfortable, just you can inform to them, and then according to that I can make the schedule, right?
Okay, I'll have a chat
Right.
with them.
Okay.
But I had
Right.
a question in here, like when you are using next end, so there is a possibility that the user not only enters the numeric value, but he also enters the text. So in that case, can we pass the string to integer?
So I didn't get you, boss. Which topic you are talking?
I'm talking about the same, that the while loop that you have used,
Where?
sc dot has next int.
Yeah, this method, this part you are talking about this part.
Yes, I'm asking you, as you have used only integers to get added up,
Okay.
can we do like the same for integer and text? Can we parse integer and a string?
And get.
I mean to say that when you have written x, the loop got terminated, correct?
I didn't get your point.
I'm saying when you enter numeric values like 30, 40 and 50 into the command prompt, you are entering numeric values 30, 40, 50.
Yeah, this part. If the
Yes,
given
and
input is
thereafter you enter
integer,
x.
if the given input is integer, the loop is repeated.
Yes, and I'm telling you that as you have used only integer values, if someone enters a text, it gets terminated. But I want
Yeah.
it to get executed even if he enters a text. So can we do it by passing integer into string?
No, no, no. For this you can use some other methods like has next method. If you want to read the string, you can use a has next method.
If I want to use both in a loop, then how that would be done?
So that's a separate thing. That is a separate thing. That is there you can use the different streams you can use. That is, those things will come in the next topics.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
So if you want to accept all these things, in that case you don't use the while has method. You can take the choice. Do you want to continue? If the choice is yes, the control goes to repeated, and between this loop you can accept the different types of data. Clear?
Okay.
Suppose your requirement is you want to accept multiple data, multiple types of data, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You want to accept the numbers, you want to accept the strings simultaneously. So that is your requirement.
Yes.
Yeah. So in that case, what happened? This while condition part is a defer. In that case, you are not using a has next integer in this case. You can take the general temporary variable choice. If the choice is yes, the loop is repeated. And between within this while loop, we can accept the different types of data. For example, see, so you can take this. Now I have two attributes, roll number as well as the name. Clear? This data I'm going to be accept. So you can initialize the scanner class. Now other than this, you can take one choice variable. Initially it's a y. The value of choice is y. That means you want to continue the process. Or this one also you can make it as, now we can take clear with this. So simultaneously how we are going to be accept the integers as well as the string. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah. So just you can compile this on what happens here.
You have not saved the file, I suppose.
Yeah. So this one also can make that string. Clear? If it is a no, it's terminate. Clear with this?
Yes, I am getting the logic, but the syntaxes and those used, not familiar with those.
Pardon?
I'm getting the logic, but not familiar with the syntaxes and the type of coding that you have done in here.
So because of your slagging the 4 topics, 4 lessons,
Yes.
so don't repeat the same thing once again. I will already answer for that. Those things will cover in the next coming 2 days.
Okay.
Right, and come to the next one. That is the abstract classes. Clear with this input output, Pranita?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Clear with this input output methods?
Yes. But we did only input, I think. We didn't see any output data.
Pardon?
We did only input.
For output purpose, you can use the system.out.println. No? This is already available.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Right. And the next one is the abstract classes. So once you can define the abstract classes, it's not possible to
And
initialize. It's not possible to initialize. Yes.
excuse. Can you show one example how to read the data from, how to get the data from a file?
So once you can go to enter into the file topic, then I'll discuss regarding this.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so that is separate topic. There, there are different streams: file input stream, file output stream, and what type of stream you are selecting. That is a separate topic. At the time, I will give that example.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And come to this abstract classes. If you are defining the abstract class, so it's not possible to initialize. It's only for inheritance purpose only. That means whatever the methods which are available in abstract class, if you want to use those methods, you must derive that class to other class, then only it's possible. For example, say, this is my way of defining the abstract class. You can use the keyword abstract, and the class name is example2. Now it has a method. See, if you try to initialize what happens, see. So generally, if you want to use any methods of the class, if it is ordinary class, you can initialize the class with the reference of object variable you can use. If it is abstract class, it's not possible to initialize. So in this case, what happens? See, so it will give an error. Example 2 is the abstract, cannot be instantiated. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's purely only for a inheritance purpose only. That means if you want to use the methods of example 2, so you can define another class and which can extends now for the example 6 you can create an object variable with the reference of this object only it's possible to use the method. Now the file name is example 6, it's not example 2 because the main method is available in the example 6 class. Clear?
Yes.
Right. So that is it's only for inheritance purpose. Same way you can go work with interfaces also. But the difference it's only purely for abstraction purpose. But the difference between abstract class and then interface is in case of abstract class for the methods you are giving the definition. Whereas in case of interfaces contains only method declarations only along with some constant variables. Right? So interfaces labeled contains one is method declarations as well as constant variables constant variables. To define the constant variables, we can use the keyword final. We can use the keyword final. Once again repeat, interfaces, it's only for abstraction purpose, same as abstract class. But the difference between abstract class and then interface is, in case of abstract class, you can give the definitions for the methods. Whereas in case of interfaces, it contains only method declarations only. Whenever you want to use this interface by using the keyword implements, then you can give the definitions for the methods. To use an interface, you can use the keyword implements. Now, for example, now I can define an interface called, it is same as just like a class, but it can be start with the keyword interface instead of the class. And it contains only method declaration only. So this method must be public because you are going to be accessed some other program. So whenever you try to use this interface by using the keyword implements, there you can give the definition. Now for this operation, according to my requirement, I can make it as addition. Next time I can make it as a subtraction. And the next time I can make it as a division. Clear? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah, once again repeat. This is my
But
one
the-
interface. The interface, if you want to define an interface, you can use the keyword interface. Same as your abstract class, but here the difference between abstract class and then interface is interface contains only method declarations only. There is no definition. Clear up to this point?
Yes.
Right. And to use this interface, you can use the keyword implements. Suppose I want to use this interface in another program, you can use the keyword implements. Before using here, you must compile that one. You must compile this arithmetic. This is a Java program, and you can compile .class file is generated so that it's possible to implement over there. Now I try to implement. Whenever you're implementing here, you can give the definition according to this program requirement. You can write your own definitions. So this is a simple example that I'm taking, and in next session you can see about the complex examples. Right? Next time my requirement is I want to make it as a subtraction. So there I can say x minus y. So that is based on the situation. The situation is always, it's not a constant. It's a time to time, it's a variant. In that case, you go for interfaces. One class is depending on more than one class. Multiple inheritance, Java won't support some multiple inheritance. For this purpose, you go for interfaces. Clear?
Okay.
Right. And on this, we'll go for I'll give one more example, a real-time example. Suppose I have different classes like this. One class is, you have any idea on sales domain for both the people?
No.
General sales. So let us take, for example, it's a supermarket. So in supermarket, what happened? The product stock has to be maintained. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm talking about the sales processing. So there, let us say, for example, there is a supermarket. There the stock has to be maintained. So that is my main class. That is my main class. And within this, I can maintain the different attributes like product number and product quantity in hand. Like this, I can take two attributes. Now this class is depending on not two situations. So where I can get the stock, where I can get the products. Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Suppose I want to maintain the stock. This is my main class. There I can maintain only two attributes. One is the product number and the next one is the quantity in hand. Initially, let us say, so there is no products. I want to maintain the products. What I have to do? What I have to do? I can purchase from suppliers.
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
the next class is I can make it as next class is called purchase. So there I can maintain, so again product numbers as well as how much quantity purchased, purchase quantity. This is one interface. And another interface is once I can maintain the stock and then immediately I can start the sales. Right?
Yes.
Right. So that I can take one more interface that is called a sales. Here I can maintain sales product number. This is the purchase product number, and this is the sales product number. And another attribute is quantity sales. Quantity sale. Now the main class is the stock, which is depending on two situations. One is the purchase and the next one is the sales. So this is one type of inheritance, that is a multiple inheritance. But Java won't support the multiple inheritance, that's why you go for interfaces. That's why you can make it purchase and then sales, you can make it as a interfaces. These two are interfaces, and this is one stock is a class. The stock class can implement purchase, sales. With respect to the purchase, em jaragali, and with respect to sales, what happened? There you can define the method within this. So by using these two attributes, you can define a method. This method cannot return any value. This method cannot return any value, and it has arguments: purchase product number as well as purchase quantity. These are the two attributes. And by the same thing for this one also, this sales interface contains a method. This method cannot return any value. The method name is the sales details. Sales purchase number, product number, and sale quantity. Clear? So what is the definition you can specify for purchase details? If I am taking the products from the supplier, what my quantity has increased or decreased?
Increase.
Alok?
Yes.
So clear with this structure? I am talking about a sales processing, sales and purchase processing, and there I can define the class as stock. That is my main class. It has attributes like product number and then quantity in hand, right? And let us take initially I want to maintain, I can take the product number some 100. Initially my quantity in hand is 0. So there is no product for 100. So once you can purchase same product number with the quantity 50, what happened? Your stock becomes
50.
50. In case of sales, same product number, I can do the sales quantity as some 30. Your quantity in hand becomes so because of purchase, your quantity in hand becomes 50.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Again, you are doing one more transaction called sales for the sales quantity with the 30 units. Now, what is your quantity in hand?
20.
So what happened? You are decreasing. In case of a sales transaction, you are decreasing. In case of purchase transactions, you are increasing. So that definition you have to specify whenever you are implementing.
Okay.
And commonly you can use one the method to display the current stock based on the product number. So because each and every time, because of these two transactions, the product is updated, right?
Yeah.
The product quantity is updated. If it is a purchase, it is increased. If it is a sales, it is a decrease. At any point of time, you can display for after each and every transaction, you can display the current stack. For this purpose, you can define a simple method, which that method cannot return any value. Clear? This example we will see in the next class. How we are going to do this, right?
Okay.
And what about that hierarchical inheritance program?
I will send a mail to you.
Pardon?
I will mail to you.
You didn't try?
I will mail to you.
Okay, right. Okay. So that's about the session. Clear with this today's topics?
Yes.
Hello?
Today confused.
Confused.
Yeah, a little bit confused.
Which topic?
Interfaces.
Anyhow, tomorrow we'll discuss the same example, then you can get the clear idea.
Okay.
If any situation is depends on more than one, then you go for interfaces.
Okay.
Right? That will, anyhow, with this example you can get some clear idea on this.
Okay.
Okay. What about Alok?
Yes, I'm trying to understand the logics
What?
of the. I'm trying to understand the words that you're using at this point of time. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
fine.
Okay. What about the when you're participate in coming sessions? That is the previous sessions.
Sorry.
So you need the previous sessions, no? That is the 4 sessions
Yes.
which have already happened.
Yes.
So what is the time? And Printa, what
I'll
about
discuss it with
tomorrow? 1 minute, Alok. 1 minute, Alok. What about Printa tomorrow and then day after tomorrow you are not attending the class or not attending? That is Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Tomorrow I'm attending.
You are attending the classes.
Yeah.
That is anyhow. Sunday is not available. Weekly I can take 6 classes, Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
Right. So tomorrow you have class, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Alok, we can sit on tomorrow 7:30 to 8:30.
Well, I have to check, like, I leave for office early and in the weekend I've got work this time. So I'll have a
Okay.
chat with the classes and let you know about it.
Okay, right. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Any clarifications?
No.
Yes. Hello.
No doubts.
Okay, right.